Yo, I didn't even see this coming for a Great Chaos by King Carson. Selling 40 to 45K first week, man. Like, that's actually insane. Like, his last Project X, I don't even think sold over 6K first week. And obviously, Project X didn't even make the Billboard charts. So it's just been like a huge W year for all of Opium. I mean, Homicide Gang, I don't think they charted in the top 200, like Snut or Not, I think it sold over 3K first week. Same with Homicide Gang Lifestyle, but Destroy Lonely Man sold 29K first week, doing some self titled Cardi numbers. And it just makes it, like, you know what I mean? Like, Destroy Lonely is like officially mainstream, and Ken Carson officially mainstream too. So I'm just like blown away, man. Like I knew it would sell pretty good. Like my original prediction was probably like 20 to 25K, but 40 to 45K, that's insane. Especially since the project leaked, and I honestly feel like it leaking actually helped. I don't know, just kind of helped the hype to just build up a lot more. And originally, Ken was supposed to drop July 17th, and he had like zero hype at that point when he even announced it back in June. And even around July 17th area, like he definitely didn't have enough hype. Like I think if he would have dropped then, probably would have been like 15 to 20K. So I definitely think it was super smart of Ken to just like keep pushing back the project, bringing up hype, and it definitely fucking worked, man. Like 40 to 45K first week. That's a huge W. That's a huge W. And he's getting super close to Yeet numbers too, because like Afterlife by Yeet sold, I think 54K first week. And Mansion Music and Trippie Redd has been in the industry for a while now. He sold 55K. You know what I mean? So like Ken Carson's getting up there now. And I think Yeet is probably gonna sell like 70 to 80K first week. His next project with Lifestyle. He just had the Drake feature off of For All the Dogs, and that track went number one in the world and number two in the U.S. So it's just really dope seeing this 2021 underground just make a huge impact and just get those streams up and those sales up, because all of these guys, like this whole lane right here, is just such a strong fan base. And I'm super stoked about that because I was getting super tired of all of this street rap. You know what I mean? Like fucking, what's his face? SG, 42 Doug, Pooh Shiesty. It just all sounded the fucking same. Like Pooh Shiesty was pretty fire. SG, in my opinion, is pretty trash. 42 Doug is like hit or miss. And I was just super tired of all this street rap just taking over. I'm finally glad that the 2021 scene, I guess you could say, like the dark Playboy Cardi kind of style is just rising to the mainstream, like finally. And Ken's already at 6.1 million monthly listeners. I think the last time that we talked about Ken Carson, he was at like 5.5 million. So like this project is just doing a huge impact. And finally, I Need You up there in the top five. I mean, I think it was before, but now it's like part of a great chaos. Jennifer Bodies at number 4 with 3.2 million streams, and Fighting My Demons 3.4. And I think Fighting My Demons is just going crazy on TikTok right now. You know what I mean? But man, I think Great Chaos is definitely already, man, like in my easily top 5 favorite this year. Like the only, like I wasn't the biggest fan of Green Room. Like it was like a cool intro, but it wasn't as good as like intro off of his album X. Like I'll probably give it like 6 out of 10, to be honest with you. Jennifer's Body, 10 out of 10. Fighting My Demons, 10 out of 10. I love the second beat switch where he starts like saying like I'm fighting my demons. Huh? Super hard. Singapore is like a 9. That's a good track. I'll probably say a 9. Lose It probably like a 9 as well. Like those heavy distorted 808s just goes dumb, man. Hardcore probably a 10 as well. Hardcore, like that's probably a 10. Like I remember people just be overhyping that snippet, being like, "Oh man, this is super hard," and he only just previewed the the hook of hardcore, and I was just like, man, this sounds like fucking trash, bro. Track number 7, Me and My Cop, probably like a 10. It's probably one of my favorite on the project, like easily, man. It's Over, I'd probably say like an 8. Sugar Bus, probably like an 8. Paranoid by Destroy Lonely, definitely a 10. I remember listening to that snippet and also listening to the leak, and it didn't disappoint at all. Pots, probably like an 8. Like This featuring Uzi, Destroy Lonely. At first, I was a little bit disappointed in this track, but overall, it's like an 8. Overtime, I'll probably say like a 9. Vampire Hour was easily one of my favorites early on. I've been trying not to like fucking overplay it because it's just like fucking so good. Yeah, that one's definitely a 10 out of 10. Nightcore, probably like a 6. Not really a fan of Nightcore. Nightcore 2, I like a lot better, probably like an 8. Rockstar Lifestyle, easily a 10. And I Need You a 10. So overall, this is like definitely my top 5. A few songs have started to grow off me a little bit, like Singapore and Vampire Hour a little bit, but it's still probably one of my favorites on there. But I'd say like my absolute favorite, it's definitely Me and My Cup. Like that one just grew on me so hard. Same with Fighting My Demons. But yeah, overall, like this is a huge dub. Huge W for King Carson, like 40 to 45K. That's crazy, man. I think he will probably be the first person in this 2021 era to sell 100K. I think Ken Carson is definitely gonna get up there as well. Same with Destroy Lonely. Destroy Lonely just needs to not drop a project that's fucking 26 songs of ambient fucking trap. Like fuck. Like No Stylist is probably like a classic. If Looks Could Kill was really good as well, if you would have cut half of those tracks in half. But holy man, 40 to 45K, man, that's a fucking W. Like holy fuck.